Pizzle did an amazing interview just the other day with Mr. Chuck Knox, unbelievable YouTuber, unbelievable New York Football Giants fan. He said some wonderful things about Pizzle, and bottom line, that's my boy. I love me some Chuck Knox. I need to apologize to anybody who might have been offended by me saying, boy, Mark fucking Holmes, you little beta bitch. But, you know, it was a great conversation. Loved talking to Chuck. But I want to tell you guys some things. I told Chuck before we went live, I said, Chuck, you and I are probably going to disagree on a few things. And that's going to be okay. Don't be afraid to disagree with anything that I say. And I'm not going to be afraid to disagree with anything you say. And Chuck was in agreement with that. He was cool with that. And I talked to that man for 1 hour. For 1 hour. And I'm telling you, for the last couple years, I started to think to myself, maybe you got a loose screw up in your head, Pizzle. Maybe you're crazy. Because a lot of these other Giant fans are talking one way, and you're talking something completely different. You don't even recognize the language that some of these people are speaking anymore. But for 1 hour, I listened to Chuck. And it was as if I was looking in the mirror at myself. I took every word that he said, and I agreed with everything. And I realized that there were guys like me, there were guys just like me out there thinking the way I'm thinking about this organization. And Chuck's one of those guys. And I know there's more of you out there that think the same way that we're thinking. Look, if you want to be one of these beta bitches, and I'm not talking about anybody in general because I'd say their fucking name if I wanted to. I don't care about 2020. I don't care about 2021. I don't think Chuck gives a damn about 2020. Bottom line, don't give a fuck about 2020. I don't care about firing anybody right now because the truth is you can't get rid of John Mara. Dave Gettleman's probably going to be here next year, and so will Pat Shurmur. Okay, so if you don't like these guys, you're probably going to see them in 2020 anyways. So what the fuck you talking about 2020 for? I need Giant fans who love Pizzle to listen to me. It is always about winning the Super Bowl. That's number one. But obviously we know that ain't going to happen for our New York Giants this year. All we can do is play spoiler at this point. Try to get better and play spoiler. I want to beat the Chicago Bears on Sunday bad. And I want to beat the Philadelphia Eagles later this season and ruin their season bad. But we have to embrace hard times right now. We have to embrace them. We can't be a soft-ass fan base. Always thinking about the draft. Always thinking about free agency. Always thinking this, blah, fucking blah. It's time to embrace what we got. That's family. When they step on the field, that's family. We don't throw family underneath the bus, do we? That's your boys out there. They're repping your colors. You ain't thinking about the next man. You're thinking about this man. This is the time in your whole life when you look back at your Giants fandom. It's the hard times that make you a real fan. This is the time when you cut your fucking teeth, man. So that when they do go back to the promised land and win the Super Bowl, you can remember seasons like this one and the season like last year. Embrace this time as a Giants fan. Don't run from it. Don't run away and say, let's talk about next season. Embrace this season. Embrace it. Make it hurt. You want it to fucking hurt. Because the hurt actually feels good, doesn't it? It means you fucking care. It means you're a real fan. You keep the shit on the wall though, don't you? Because you look at it every single day and it stings. And you say, damn, football ain't no fun this year. But that's okay. That's okay. Let it fucking hurt. Let it burn like fucking acid going down your throat. Let it burn. Because I promise you, and Pizzle's never lied to you. No. I promise you that one day when the rainbow shows up and the rain is over, you'll remember this season more than all the great seasons. You'll remember the times of when you stood by them. You kept the gear on. You kept the stuff on the wall. You'll remember this time. In all of your Giants fandom, every year is a chapter in your Giants book, in your Giants story. We don't want to read this chapter. We don't want to relive this chapter. But we must embrace this chapter. We must get over this fucking hurdle. If you want to be like some of the beta bitches and live in 2020, by all means, go do that. And I understand some of you think, well, you're being toxic to the Giants community, Pizzle, and don't tell us how to be a fan, blah, fucking blah. But I'm telling you, embrace this moment. Embrace it. Caress it like it's a little fucking teddy bear. That fucking Teddy the Tiger right here. Hold him tight! I promise you, good things can still come of this season. We can play spoiler. We can do a lot of great things in 2019 still. Stay with Pizzle. Don't, it ain't time for 2020. We still got business to take care of. To all my subscribers out there, ain't nothing but love, baby.